with the finance.
Okay.
I've leased before, and I know it's good. I think
Okay.
this time, after my son's gonna need a car in a few years, I was gonna hand this down to him, and
Okay. So you're cool with $3,000 down, and you're cool with $400 a month, not $445.
that's what I was hoping to do. Yeah.
Okay. Don't blame you. I would hope to do the same thing. Other than the payment, though, everything else is cool. Nothing else stops you from driving this gorgeous vehicle home today. Okay. I tell you what. I'm going to show you this payment in a completely different light. You're not going to pay $445 for this vehicle each month. You will write a check for $445 each month, but you're not going to pay $445. Sounds like a riddle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. If you write a check, this is what it'll look like. If you do it electronically, it'll look a little differently. However you do it, at the end of 60 months, when you've made that last $445 a month payment, what comes back to you in the mail?
The title.
The title to the vehicle. Okay? And that title to the vehicle has got your name on it and nobody else's, because it is what's called a free and clear title. This check goes to a bank. And what you don't want to do is write a $445 check to a bank. Okay? Because that big bank just takes all the money. Not quite the case. All right? This bank is not going to keep all your money. Raul, if you keep your vehicle in decent shape, not spectacular shape, but just decent shape, if you do not crash it and trash it, if it is just normal, what do you think it'll be worth in 5 years? It's a $25,000 vehicle. What do you think it'll be worth in 5 years?
$7,000-$8,000 maybe.
Let's say 7. Let's be conservative, okay? If it's worth 8, it's just a bonus for you. Do me a favor, because what comes back to you in the mail is a $7,000 piece of paper. And this piece of paper acts just like a share of stock. Can you trade it?
The paper or the car?
Oh, well, the paper is the car in this case. Yeah.
You could trade it. Yeah.
Paper goes with the car.
Can you sell it?
Sure.
Could you borrow against it?
Sure.
Absolutely. So it literally behaves like a very expensive share of stock.
Right.
Take $7,000 and divide it by 60.
That is $117.
This is the way the cash flows, okay? You write a check for $445 and you send it to the bank, all right? $117 of that $445 goes straight back to your title. You are literally saving $117 every time you write a $445 check. Take $445 and subtract $117.
It's $328.
Your net payment on this vehicle, Raul, is $328. You'll write a check for $445. Your net's way lower than that. I need your okay right there so we can get ready for delivery.
Well, I understand math, and that seems to make plenty of sense, but I don't want to live my life for 5 years down the line, and next month I'm going to get a payment. It's going to be $445, and that's still a little more than I'm cool with. But this makes perfect sense. I just
Okay. All right. Do me a favor. Multiply 45 times 60 for me real quick.
45 times 60 is 2,700.
You know what the markup in this car is?
Well, according to AAA and TrueCar, it's about $1,100.
How could I give you an additional $2,700 off? And the answer is, you're a smart, decent human being. You know I can't. I want you to be happy. Make no mistake about that. My question for you is this. Where are you more flexible? Are you more flexible when it comes to your monthly payment, or more flexible when it comes to the amount of money you'd like to initially invest in this vehicle?
Well, I think they're both about the same. I couldn't do $5,700 down.
Okay, understandable. You know what? I don't think you should do $5,700 down, because it's a whole lot easier to come up with $45 a month than it is $2,700 on the spur of the moment. So, okay, this payment right here, and I want to get your vehicle ready for delivery.
Should I say okay?
Now, you can go as long as you want to.
You know, let's meet halfway, Steve. I like you, and I buy cars here at Galpin all the time. I'll do $4,000 down. Let's do $4,400.
Okay, $4,000 will take your payment down to $425. Okay, I think that's a perfectly good compromise. I can live with that. So, okay, this right here, we're going to change this to right here, and well, actually, your payment will be $428. Okay.
Make it $420 and we'll do it.
You know what, Raul, the last time you bought a car here, I could do that. Remember the talk we had earlier? You have always negotiated with a car salesman, haven't you? And you know what? You're really, really good at it. You negotiated previously because you had to, because that's the game that we made you play. We don't play that game anymore, not because we've become better human beings, believe me. We don't play that game anymore because we can't. We have been forced to do what we should have been doing in the first place. We've been forced to give you the discount you deserved in order to get you here. I told you this would be quicker than your previous purchases. I told you it would be smoother and easier and more fun. It's not going to be quicker if you keep sitting there, all right? Unless you just want to chit-chat with me, because there's nowhere I can go. We gave you the absolute best price to get you here. We have to do this to get our phones to ring. We have to do it to get our email inboxes to fill up. Things have changed, and it's all good for you. If you don't want to make a liar out of me, because if you keep doing this, it's not going to be quicker, and I don't want to be a liar. Please okay this right here so I can say that I'm telling the truth.
It's only $1 a day. I'll do it.
Yes, okay.
He just used the clothes on himself.
What Will said earlier, I'm going to hitchhike on and repeat. Nobody can close everybody, okay? But what he said, if you just hang in there a little bit longer with every single one of your customers, given that you know what to say, the customer is gonna, you know what? They're just doing what they think they're supposed to do. If you are believable and you are giving them mathematical proof that this is a good deal, because what is a good deal?
That's what you think is a good deal.
Who knows?
State of mind.
Perception.
Yeah, it's complete state of mind. Okay, and we as salespeople are responsible for that state of mind. If someone leaves here thinking they got screwed, that's our fault. If someone leaves here because they didn't think they could get a good, how many people? I mean, if someone walks from this store, are they going to find a better deal anywhere else? I'm going to guess that you're going to do whatever it takes to put them in the vehicle, right? I mean, come on. But if we don't hang in there initially, if we just roll over on them right off the bat, all that does is whet their appetite. All that does is embolden them. All that does is tell them that ain't nothing changed about our business. These people are still doing the same shit they've always. Remember, if you've got them to write up, you've done a terrific job. But all you have to do is get better with your techniques. You know,